Hello and welcome, one and all. My name is Adam Gilchrist, and back again with me today is Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for such a warm introduction. I'm sure I don't need to tell you just how much I'm looking forward to the day's play.
Thanks, Alison. Let's now head out to the middle to join the captains for the toss.
They would have spoken about this ahead of the game. Even still, you look at the pitch and the conditions overhead, and bowling first might have been the better option. Left-hander opening today, will take the first ball as well. He'll want to settle in quickly, rotate the strike, and then expand the stroke play. Singh, his opening partner today.
Right, so we're ready to get underway. There's always something special about the first delivery. Really set the tone for a match.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Edge, but it drops safely.
Didn't get all of it. Couldn't get the timing right on a full delivery.
Couldn't get it through the field.
First ball for the batter, coming in. That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Doesn't beat the infield. Full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Did well before.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Going with pace now. Nicely played. Run is 1.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one. Might look to go big again here.
Oh no, what a chance. That's going to race to the boundary.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. What a shot. Lovely on drive, and there's little chance of anyone catching that. Finds the fielder with that shot. Great shot. Left one on off. They've gone up here. Nice shot. Runs possible.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Square cut, finds point, no run. Strays onto the leg and glanced it nicely. Might just get to the boundary rope.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Sure, shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Need to tighten their areas now. No. Terrible shot.
Big turn on that one. It beats everything, bat and all. Somehow managed to miss the stumps too. Bad decision making. Thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Super shot, that. Cracking shot, leant on the ball and hit strongly through the line. 4 more.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. How will the bowler respond?
Just drifting onto the legs and driven away. Lovely shot. Big edge, where's that going? Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Time to follow up after such a goal. The batter will be really annoyed to miss out there.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
We're going to go in for the kill with this delivery. It's up to the new batter to make sure the fielding side doesn't pick up any more momentum. Whack away.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Henry, coming back into the attack, has done well so far. Onto that early, that could be 4. That's a boundary save for sure. Outside edge. And doesn't carry. Well bowled there. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Edge, but it drops safely.
The loose full one goes unpunished.
Nicely played. Runs one. Nice solid defensive shot. Was quick onto that in the infield. Well played. Could be a quick single. Just too full. Singh makes the bowler pay with a fine shot. That may be four.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. The Super Kings with a massive shout. Ahmad, the spinner, coming into the attack.
I'm liking the look of this field. If the bowlers stick to their plans, it should be tough to score. They still have some protection.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions and what a catch.
Left-hander out in the middle, looks keen to get going.
Ahmad over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be four.
Good throw from the deep, bang on target.
I'll get at least one here. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Short coming back on here. They've been bowled really well so far.
Some moves are being made in the field, looking pretty balanced between defence and attack.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
A bit more balance brought to the field now as the captain swings the changes. Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Edge, but it drops safely. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward for putting pressure on the batter. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
With enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Can't afford to go too full again. This does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. A little fall, and that's going to be 4 runs.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce with a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Gone. Great catch. Quick reactions.
The new man in the middle. Wants to get feet moving, get behind the line of the ball nice and early, and really get stuck into his innings. No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Edge. Keeper can't take it. Not sure anyone will cut that off now. Shreyas ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Too full, he's got what it deserved.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Edged, unplayable. Shreyas taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Oh my word. Fast reflexes and grabs it. Stunning catch.
Lakiya, left-hand middle order batter taking guard. He's got their tail up.
Couldn't get it through the field. Oh my, that's stuck. What a catch.
Singh coming in, but he'll be starting from the non-striker's end for now.
Overton coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
What a shot, lovely on drive, and there's little chance of anyone catching that.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Onto that early, that could be 4. Henry showed some great skill there, saved a potential boundary.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly.
Overton over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4. Great shot. At least one on offer. Square cut, finds point, no run. Great shot, just square a backward point. That might just make it.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Misses everything.
Short with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Lovely balance, leant back and punched behind point. The ball heading to the boundary.
Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes though, you've just got to accept it and move on. Finds the fielder with that shot. Shot, should be runs here. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Oh my, that's racing away.
Good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Doesn't beat the infield. Perfectly timed. Lovely cover drive, just straight to the extra cover fielder. Going with spin now. Nicely played. Runs one. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Straight to the fielder. And out. Straightforward catch by the wicketkeeper.
Stoinis, the new man in the middle, has a lovely technique and will look to get into his work quickly.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Khan comes back into the attack. The runs are slow. They're a good option to continue tying these batters down. Solid shot. That's going for four.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away. How will he reply?
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Edged, what a ball.
Good return back from the deep.
Edge, amazing delivery. Ahmad coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket will work nicely. Wow, that's missed a lot.
Big turn on that one. It beats everything, bat and all. Somehow managed to miss the stumps too.
Oh, that's just too full. Wadhira makes the bowler pay with a fine shot. That may be four.
Four runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
go for it. What a shot. Open the face up. Over cover point. Square drive for 6.
All the way. Got it right out of the middle.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Drilled that one away. Overton, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Great commitment. Great shot. At least one on offer.
Good return there, back from the deep. I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Khan with a beautiful piece of fielding.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder.
Tracking shot, over pitch and got what it deserved. That's 4 more.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Nice shot, runs possible. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Henry back into bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely. Power and precision in that shot. Cuts that off well in the infield. Two full, punch back down the ground. Could be 4. Shot, should be runs here. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Off the middle of the bat.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Crunched over the onside. Oh, the batter holds the pose as the ball sails, I reckon, 12 deep into the crowd for a maximum.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. What here? There's plenty from these bowlers.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
The shot's certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. 2 boundaries and 2 balls. Nicely played. Runs 1. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd. Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Gets that away.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
Boundaries are flowing. We need to find a dot ball or 2 just to slow things down again. Stoinis, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Well, now that flew over the boundary. 18 from 3. It's not fun and games out there if you're bowling. It's all in the head now.
Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these 2 are scoring. Cracks off the bat. Nice shot.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. Might look to go big again here.
Stoinis ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Oh, that's just too full. Wadhira makes the bowler pay with a fine shot. That may be 4. Perfectly timed. Didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. And that's the end of the innings. Punjab have set a target of 171 runs. Very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance.
Samson, the new batter in the middle, right-hander, will want a solid start to their innings. Here we go. First ball. The Super Kings gets their first runs of the innings. Samson picking up a good single there.
Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions and what a catch.
Right-hander out in the middle, doing a little bit of last-minute gardening. He's got their tail up.
Couldn't get it through the field. Power and precision in that shot.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Whacked away. End of the over, 10 runs from it. The Super Kings, 10 for 1.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
Square cut, finds point, no run. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shots.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Shot, should be runs here. Sampson advances and throws the bat at it with absolute disdain. Cut away for 4.
Cut shot, played it so late. Impressive batting. We're 2 overs down into the second innings and they're scoring freely at the moment and hold an early advantage.
No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Doesn't beat the infield. It's going a long way. What a shot.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot. Transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Finds the fielder with that shot. End of the over, the Super Kings, 33 for 1.
End of the third, exquisite batting. Bowlers have come out with no energy, and the batters have made them pay. It could win them the match.
Straight to the fielder. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Big opportunity missed. A terrible delivery that was begging to be hit.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. That is quite extraordinary. Sampson, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Well, that's a very good hook shot. Onto the shorter ball quickly and has hit that well over the boundary.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, just got to accept it and move on. Goes in the air and gets good purchase. Over Super Kings, 50 for 1.
Well, the power play has resembled baseball so far with such a lot of power. But some excellent running between the wickets as well and precision in finding the gaps. Just textbook. Sees the ball go shorter and gets back fast to pull that shot away for the 6.
No, terrible shot.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Belts it away. Sampson with 4 more.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
And the spectators here at the moment, they're
Good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Too good. That is huge.
End of the 5th and the bowlers have been getting some stick. The field will spread out soon, so they might look to bowl to more defensive fields. Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
A fantastic shot off the back foot, really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire. How will the bowler respond?
It's another one. Same result. 2 maximums in a row.
That's a brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Misses everything.
Threw the shot early, ball passes bat. A brilliant slower ball.
Huge. That has flown.
But the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs.
Delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, you're going to get punished on this pitch.
Six gone, and we saw a masterclass in how to handle a power play, but also in a chase. They played with aggression, not just with power, but with their intent on running between the wickets as well.
Vishak back into the attack. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Went for the drive, complete miss.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Great shot, rode the ball up with him and cut through point.
Good return back from the deep. I'm surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Off the middle of the bat.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary. How will he reply?
They'll get at least one here. 8 runs out of there. The Super Kings are 90 for 1.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
Bartlett has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Bowled! What a way to start the over.
Short, the new batter, right-hander, will look to settle in quickly. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
Nice shot, cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Wow, that's missed the lot.
The loose full one goes unpunished.
That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck. Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is focus on getting the next delivery right. Cracks off the bat. Nice shot. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
And out. Superb bowling.
New batter out in the middle and ready to face up.
Khan taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Can't get that outside the ring field.
No waiting around, off the mark straight away.
Clever shot, moved across the line of the ball and just clipped it away. Fine leg won't stop that.
It didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Vischer shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Great shot. At least one on offer. Just quick onto that in the infield. Could be close. Cuts that off well in the infield. Misses. That's a big chance going begging.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
That was a slower delivery. Played too early and straight through to the keeper.
Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas, and the rewards will come.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. The Super Kings, 18 for 3.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Couldn't get it through the field. Shot, should be runs here. Wadhira with a beautiful piece of fielding. Nicely played. 1-1. Great commitment. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rate.
solid shot.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary. Might look to go big again here. That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late. Very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever.
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
The loose full one goes unpunished. Didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball. Good return there, back from the deep.
Lovely balance, leant back and punch behind point, the ball heading to the boundary.
Good throw from the deep, bang on target.
Could that be out? Looks like it.
In the middle and just about ready to go.
Bartlett will be disappointed with that previous delivery, not up to their normal standards.
Well, that's a brilliant way to follow up a no ball, a dot ball free hit.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Oh, just brilliant. On it early and sweeps it away.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Nice shot. Runs possible. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be four.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Great shot. At least one on offer. A big one, 12 runs out of there. The Super Kings, 146 for 4.
They've batted really well this middle block of overs. They've had a perfect mix of precision and aggression, and their reward is to be well ahead of the required run rate.
comes up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
That was a really well-timed shot off the bat. Firth saw it early and it was dispatched with ease.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? No, no, no. Terrible shot. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Singh with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Punjab will need to change their approach, leaking runs. That'll give both batters enormous confidence.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Stoinis back on now. There'll be runs here. Blow things down again. Blow things down again. Misses everything.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Just 2 to win. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over. They need 1 to win.
And out. Oh, how did he get to that one?
Overton, the new man, taking guard in the middle. They want to get things going after getting their eye in.
Went for the drive, complete miss.
The loose full one goes unpunished.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. That's all from us in the commentary.